Greetings, my name is Snakeface, and welcome back to another simulator affected by the simulator apocalypse. Train Simulator 2009. I am not actually on the menu right now. I'm in the rail yard, because I just wanted to start the video with this badass train right here. It's I don't know if you know, it's a steam train and it looks really badass. Looks awesome. Anyway, after the... That's weird, if my mouse is stuffing up or, the game is just... Oh no, it's because I'm in windowed mode, and when I put the mouse to the edge of the screen it would stop moving. Yes, doing that kind of thing. Anyway, after the first episode I did with 2006, the 2006 version, I actually played it a bit afterwards, and to be honest, it's actually not really as much as of a bad game as like I did say it was a bad game in the video, but isn't really much of a bad game. The physics of the trains are really good, with the way they work. It's also really realistic, and I actually love that. Of course, not everyone would love or even like driving trains around. Some people would find it boring, but I really liked it. And even the maps, the routes in this game, they're based on real life, and I think they're created quite well. Just kind of wish there was a bit more in them. It just kind of feels like they're missing a bit of content in the maps, the routes. But there's also maps you can download, and mods pretty much. So that's another thing. Now with this game, when I first installed it, I tried updating it. And the problem with me trying to update it is that the updater for the game crashed while it was trying to update. Whenever it got around 50% it crashed. And I have around the recommended specs for this game on my laptop. So it should not be crashing on that. I don't know why it is. And it's kind of caused a couple of glitches that I'm going to show you. And then right at the end of the game, this video, I will cut it out, but I'll reinstall the game and then test out how it actually is supposed to play. Also tried to connect my Trainz account to this game, but it kind of didn't let me because I had an old Trainz account that I had connected to this game with the product CD key thing, and so it didn't really let me. I'll have to try and get the old one in order to actually probably install mods, I think. Unless I don't need that account to install mods. Maybe, not sure, but let's get in to this game. Let's first of all, I installed this game before, mainly because I felt like I wanted to do a bit of building in this game, and I have the World Builder edition of this game, so it has a lot more in the building kind of side, and I felt like doing a bit of building in this game, so I installed this, and I started to make my own map here, which it's just called Snakeface's route, pretty much. And I created a bit, but when I added in a train and tried to drive it, I realized the problems I was getting, the kind of glitches. Let me show you. I'll load it. Also, compared to the 2006 version, kind of has the exact same things, but with a little more added in. Let's do that mode. And so yeah, it has a bit more added in, and also the frame rate is a lot better in this as well. With this, it's something really simple, of course. I'm zoomed out all the way at the moment. This is what I've made myself. Don't know how good it is, but they have made the frame rate a bit better. And the graphic settings go so much higher, which I am at the highest. Which, if you're watching this straight after the last Trainz episode video, you can tell already with the zoom distance and stuff like that. Now, also graphics for this game, I don't think there's much difference in that, other than the zoom distance. But let's get into our first glitch, which actually has already happened, which I can see. Also, you won't really notice the high frame rate because of the frame rate I record in, but so just trust me on the high frame rate. Okay, let's zoom in a bit, and actually no, it hasn't happened. Not yet, at least. Anyway, before when I actually loaded up this world, this thing, the trains always looked like that, and they were kind of broken, like they never moved. And if I got them to move, they were just really broken. Anyway, let's move backwards. So this, like, track here is some kind of miniature train thing. Anyway, this is what I started to make. It's like, kind of started with the... Oh, what's this another thing? There are buses in this game that you can drive. And you drive them like a train. It really does not make sense, but you can do that. Also, don't know how fast buses are, but I'm pretty sure buses are able to speed up faster than this. Or maybe they... No, I don't know. And oh gosh. that's the thing that happened. Anyway, it also seems like the glitch has actually stopped. Because before, no, it's like the trains just weren't loading in properly. Like they looked exactly like that, where they weren't loaded in properly. Pretty much, and even the wheels were disappeared. And like, let me try going to one of the other ones here. Let's go into... How about this one? This first one. This one that it's actually in a different language. It's not in English. And I have the English version of this game. For some reason, there is like... I don't know what language this is, although there's that right there is aluminium transport. Actually, no, this is English. Wait, anyway, I'm pretty sure that once you get into the game, from what I remember, it's all in a different language. I mean, this right here is in a different language. Yeah, like this description. Let's get into it. Let's see if the glitches take place that I was experiencing. If not, then that's actually quite good. Because before, the trains were also moving very glitchily as well. Like they were glitching a lot when I tried to move them. And I kind of wanted to do a video to show that off, but hope it actually works. Because it kind of seems like that was restarting the game kind of made the glitch stop. The actual like routes and maps in this game compared to 2006 and even compared to the other route we just looked at is a lot more complex, and I'm getting 5 frames per second apparently. Now it's gone down to 2. Oh my gosh, but we have to wait for it to load in a bit. I cannot understand a single thing here. It says bicycle signals must die. Max 20 kilometers per hour. Screw that speed limit. Okay, close that. Okay, never mind about the frame rate being better actually. It seems still quite bad actually. This is one of the more complex kind of ones actually. Now let me go into options quickly. Let me. Okay, turn things down. Scenery detail low. Textures, everything down. Okay, accept that. Does that change anything? Yes. Oh gosh, they're so much smoother, but wow, like that. Anyway, let's go forward. Okay, now the game is working perfectly. It's not doing any of the glitches it was doing before, with the train moving glitchily, and the train not loading in. So why is it working now? Why wasn't it doing the glitch before? I'm actually not really too sure. Like before when I tried to put it like up to like stop, it's actually English, it's saying to stop. What if I don't? There's a train here. Oh gosh, first person. the train driver in that just doesn't care. He just keeps on moving forward with my train just hit into him. Or is this like the commands here, telling him where to go pretty much? My train is still here. He's just pushing me. It's going quite slowly. How about this one over here? Let's just mess around with this. So I don't even know what I'm supposed to do exactly. Okay. He's just still pushing me along there. This is a really slow train actually. I mean, it's not really speeding up much. Don't know why. What's first person like? It's this, I guess. It's like it's a train up. My cursor is held off the screen again. There we go. Yeah, is this really the speed of this train? This is quite horrible. Anyway, how many trains are here? Not many. Oh right, there's also boats in this game. You can drive boats, and they actually do drive like a train. I don't know, like what exactly were the game creators kind of thinking when they made this? Like thinking to add in boats and buses. I mean, it was mainly put in for like the AI, so you can like look at like a part of the scenery to have boats and buses moving around on the specific route you want. So why is this train just sitting here? It has no commands. What is it? Oh my gosh. Stupid Windows 7 clicky thing that you can click on to go back to the desktop. Okay, why is this train just sitting here doing nothing? Anyway, let's go back to the boat for a second. There's also music coming from the boat. That's cool. We're going 1 kilometer per hour. Let's go even faster. So, Train Simulator 2009 has slightly turned into Boat Simulator, but it drives like a train. Also, actually, I'll show you. You can add, as you might have guessed, you can add boats on train tracks. Let me actually do that quickly. Let's like just go into that one, I guess. And we wait for it to load. Also, the glitch that I did get only exactly happened after I was in like this building mode. So I'm thinking it might only be because of something in building mode. Anyway, we want... What the hell is the boat called? This boat. That does not come up with the boat, that comes up with this train thing. Actually looks like a pretty nice train. So where would it be? Oh gosh, really, like, seriously, where are the boats? Here, I think. Yeah, here's the boats. You can add boats in the train track. Oh, you can actually drive them too, I'll show you that. Oh, and this one has a different song. Pretty much just a couple of seconds on loop, really. Okay, Here we go. It's also controlled that mode, I guess. I don't want that train though. No, the glitch has stopped. Oh, I pressed that button again. Clicked out of the game. Well, that's actually kind of a good thing. The glitch has stopped. It's like after I restarted it once, it kind of stopped. Because before it was like the wheels were disappeared of all of the trains, and they looked like ugly textures, like they were in the distance. Like I don't think it happens with this trains, but with some trains, when you zoom out far enough, the textures get unloaded a bit on them to save on RAM, pretty much. And also the wheels disappeared on them, and the train just didn't get loaded in properly. And then when it actually, and they didn't move it as well, and when they actually did get loaded in, they just seemed to glitch a bit. But in this video, I haven't actually used the content that was from the 2006 game yet, because this has all of the content that the 2006 game has. The case I have for it is over there, so it might be possible, although I was using it before, which was the train on the one I was making. And right, yeah, you can see here, you can drive boats on train tracks. and it's like somehow some kind of cloudy water effect on the train track. It looks so weird. Oh, and there's also another train as well in this, which is called the Oster Coster, I think it was called. Oh, music still plays in that. Note that I don't want to click out of the game. Let's see. Oster. Yes, it's called the Oster Coster, which is this. Whoops, I added in two. I just want one. Want it to face that way. It's like a kind of. It has a funnel on the top. Has light on the very end there. It has like these really good drawings actually. Looks like they're kind of stretched and like wrapped around. Also that down like there's eggs there, but then it just kind of stops once it gets up to there. And there's like a bunny just standing there. It's like one of the when you're creating a game, that's like what the model might look like. And then you start to add in like the movements of it. But it kind of didn't. Also, what is with the look? Like, what is that? What are these, like, less than 144p textures in here? I don't even know what is supposed to be in here. Also, is there still the wooden train in here? Yeah, there's still wooden trains. There's even wooden trains in here. There's even red ones too. And there's, like, also, like, carriages you can have for the wooden train. It does not make much sense, really. Okay, also one thing I kind of hate. Okay, still being loading. One thing I kind of hate about this version of the game is that you actually are able to accidentally delete the pre-made kind of routes in this. What's this, like the internals of this train? I can make this one move. Okay, you can go off there somewhere. But it's the same as before. But we're gonna check. What are these internals? My god, like, why are we so close? Like, we have our face right up on, like the front there. There's nothing inside the train, because it's wooden. But why is our face, like, right up there? I don't know. I hope this one's just the same. I'll kind of even go in. The internals on that one, okay. Anyway, let's move this one. And just listen to the sounds that it makes. It has, I can't remember what that TV show is called that it's from. This this train must have been like put in as some kind of joke. Like this barely goes fast at all. Like I'm putting it at full speed and it's going 8 kilometers per hour, so it does not speed up much. What's that horn? That's the horn. My gosh. Pantographs, that it doesn't have those. That's like things for electricity trains. What are the internals? Oh, well, my gosh, where'd the floor go? Floor just disappears. Oh, seriously, what is that? It's like some kind of belt thing where that like turns and then there's like a belt moving. There's some, I don't know what those are. As like yellow fire extinguisher-y kind of thing. It's like a pressure gauge. I can barely tell what these are supposed to be. What does that sign mean? Is that sign supposed to mean anything specific? Like it's 3 diagonal lines. What's the bell like? It has no bell. Pressing B usually makes the bell go. What are these wooden trains? How fast do these go? Oh, there's like magnets here as well. It's like there's magnet kind of things. Why all the trains we have used so far been like ultra slow? I mean, I guess trains in real life probably might take a while to speed up usually. But I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be this slow. This is a wooden train though. How's our first train doing? I don't... Hang on. I think the first driver that was in that diesel train has died. Because he's not coming up on our list. On the list of drivers, only 4. There was like 5 before. Like the first time we had. Let's get out of the game again. One of our drivers died. Oh. It's one of these. It's one of those portals where, like, you can actually like see the whole map here. There's a lot more in this. What is this over here supposed to be? Oh gosh, are you serious? This is like the kind of this is what you see when you first place down. Like in survey mode, when you're creating your own map, this is like the grid you get to see to help you build, which I actually quite like. And what is this for? It's like this was a part that they were going to make, but they never really finished it. Like it got whereabouts is it? I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? It's like they got to a certain point and then they just kind of decided to stop. Because like there's this random road going out. There's nothing else. Also, there's some random stuff over here. Just an actual texture. But really, it is just so odd. What's that? I just want to show you the edge of the world. There's like these circle things. So weird. It's not dirt or anything. So like you can see like wood here. And then there's those circle things, and it's like an endless void going down. Kind of. Well, you actually can't see an end, so it's not really endless. But that kind of feels like you're almost playing with some kind of realistic, ultra-realistic miniature trains or something like that's wood there. I don't know, it's a bit weird. How's this one going? Oh, it's going 73 kilometers per hour. So it's still speeding up. So this train can go quite fast. As we can see that, it does go quite fast, but it just takes forever to speed up. There's a forklift moving. It's a forklift thingy. Oh gosh. Ultra realistic movements. Oh, such realistic turning. Wow. Like, that's amazing. There's also a waterfall there. But that is such an amazing, like, waterfall effect. That timber block thing just teleported back to there. So you're probably on a loop, trying to putting that to then, it keeps on teleporting back. So you're there, quite bored, having to do the same thing over and over, and trying to make it stop teleporting back. Like, look at those, the shadowy, watery kind of effects, so realistic, it's like amazing. Oh, this train isn't even moving. There's the horn for the wooden trains. How are you doing? Okay, you cannot go fast at all. What about our boat? I actually need to make you move. Okay, where are you actually going to? This is taking forever to us to actually get to somewhere. Oh wait, we actually are getting somewhere. So we'll go on this track and then on past this train station, I guess, and then we'll just go past that. Oh, and here's the area we got out just before, actually. That we started at, I believe. Yeah, it was around here. Okay. Also, if you do want to get a train simulator, get off 101 kilometers per hour. My gosh, and it's still speeding up. Wow, it just takes forever to speed up. So if you do want to get a train simulator game and you want it to be really realistic, which this one is with all the physics, but if you want it to be the most realistic, get the newest one. Really, I just don't have the newest ones. I mean, I do have a 2016 one, which is by a different company, but I haven't put it on this laptop yet, and I don't think it would work. Just how much detail is put into it, like, it was amazing. Like, even on my other laptop, there was, like, around twice as good as this one, lagged on it a lot, at the lowest graphic settings. Well, unless I turned things like the lights off, but I didn't do that because I didn't want it to be complete darkness when it was nighttime. Anyway, I think we'll finish up on this area. Well, we're messing around a bit. I've showed you off some of the weird stuff that was put in as like a bit of a joke. Oh, went straight to that one for some reason. But let's get in to... How about, just trying to find it. Also Queensland ones. There's still demos in here. As I said, it's kind of the same ones as the other one, but with more added. Oh, there's these ones too. Well, perfect 4K picture. Amazing thumbnail. It looks, actually, one that looks even worse is that one. Like, you'd see the Train Simulator 2006 UI in there even. And it's like 144p. And you can see it's supposed to be like widescreen. Wait, is the one I'm looking for? Oh, here's another one. I actually remember being on my mum's computer and trying to go into these ones. She had a Windows Vista, and for the time it was pretty much a gaming computer. But these ones always crashed. I mean, you can see in the thumbnail it looks like amazing quality, but I don't think that's really what is in it compared to the rest of the game. Here it is. This one. Because remember this one getting glitches on here, with the train physics just glitching out. It's possible that it stopped now after restarting the game. Because maybe after restarting it kind of fixed itself with its coding. Which I'll be fine if it has, because then I have at least a semi-updated version of the game with at least half of the updates. But it did also crash while having the updates. Oh gosh, this train is loud. But my disk drive just span up for some reason. Yeah, this is a it's like these kind of trains you find at Disneyland. Except you go a lot longer distance. Let's go. Oh my gosh. See, didn't I just let passengers on? Like, just because I accidentally stopped it, you don't have to do that. No, I don't think this is gonna happen again. No, that's not what it was doing. Actually, I'll go back onto some high graphic settings because that's what I was on when the glitch happened. It is possible that it was just because of the graphic settings. Actually, no, maybe not. Oh gosh, a whole entire city just appeared from changing those settings. Like, big massive city that we could not see whatsoever just before. Just appears a train here. Oh, we're in first person. But there's departure times. That mode, I guess. Why did it only appear when I went to this train? Okay, where's the other one? I can hear it. Okay, it's actually speeding up really slowly. Oh gosh, we're gonna crash. Look at this. It's uh, that's fine. The train can just merge through the track there at this junction. It's not really supposed to do that. I mean, there is a thing in the game where, like, if you forget to change these junctions before you go over it, it doesn't, like, crash your train or anything. But because of the way these tracks are, it kind of just does that. Anyway, before when I actually put the speed dial here up to full, it just went straight up to around 600 kilometers per hour, which I don't think this train is even supposed to go up to. I think it's a bit faster. Ooh, it's over here. It's an oily thingy. Oh, and there's even another train tracks, although I believe they like barely lead to anywhere. Let me just see very quickly. Like they just lead to the one of the edges. Yeah, like here. Also, you can like very easily see like the edge here. It's like there's almost no trees. I feel like there wasn't as much effort put in. But they did go in and put in like all these individual textures. Like you did have to go in like in surveyor mode or map building mode. You did have to go in and like individually change all these and the trees. And the map here is huge. But I just feel like they were just slightly lazy. Yeah, but then again, that is a ton. That is a very long way. That would take hours to get through. There's another city here. Oh, and there's even a boat. Except you can't drive these boats. I mean, they are so slow. Oh. What this sounds when you go into the water like that. You're waiting to be triggered. It's a train that has to be triggered first. It's like see what this game does is that it kind of tries to give you with the AI, give you the illusion that they're moving around and doing stuff. And it's really cool, but they're actually not. They just kind of wait for you to get close enough, then they start moving, and there's just like the train gets deleted or just does nothing. To kind of save on RAM and also probably just to save putting in all those commands. I'm actually going to try putting these in. I'm going to try loading these. See what it does, actually. I want to see if it actually just crashes or not, what it does. It's not responding, but that happened last time when I was loading the things. Oh, here we go, it's actually loaded in. Well, it's about to... What the hell was that? That scared me so much. Oh. Wait, I'm not going to play that. It's probably copyrighted music, but there's a video there. You could even... Oh, it crashed. Maybe because of the video or something. But I've never gotten that far. I actually saw there's a bit of a city around here. It was quite cool. Yeah, it says Trainz has stopped working, still with a Z. But they had like a video there. It was weird. It didn't actually move or anything. Anyway, that was Train Simulator 2006. It's actually, I was expecting to see glitches. I was gonna try and like show off the glitches that I experienced when I was playing before after I installed the update. But it kinda didn't happen. It's like restarting it a couple of times seemed to fix it. That's what it seems like. Well, I'm a bit disappointed. I didn't just want to mess around like I did in the last episode. I wanted to actually show off the glitches. But I told you what they were. Though it's just really annoying. It like kind of stopped you from playing. Also, I just realized my webcam is extremely smooth. Like I've never seen my webcam running so smoothly before. Because I'm watching myself in OBS Studio. I think it's because of the update I installed. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then leave a like. Hope it was enjoyable. I didn't get to show off the glitch, but we did look at some of the things that was added in 2009, and the things that we didn't kind of look at before. It's a bit crazy with that Oster Coster and even the boat. Yeah. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.